first off, before we move into speaking of how to use the Spirit, what is a spirit to you?
Ooh, it's a real question.
What is a spirit?
What is a spirit to me? Okay, it's a couple point of views that I'm going to share from me personally. The spirit to me, the spirit that I ground myself in is the Holy Spirit, being Christian. So as far as spirit, that's what fills this vessel. That's what fills this body.
Yeah, and one thing, if you guys don't know about us, one thing, we grew up Seventh-day Adventist. So that's where we get a lot of our teachings, but also our mom grew up Catholic, and we would go to Catholic churches sometimes. So being Filipino, you get so we went to church Saturday, and then we went to church Sunday.
Yeah, and the Spirit, I like I said, I have the Holy Spirit fill me up because part of our mantra, mind, body, spirit, in the spirit part, I use my spirit to spread love. And that's very important to me because that's what God is.
God is love.
And I want to spread more of God. I want to spread more of what we love, which is martial arts, which is why we started all of this. And so, spirit, what's spirit to you?
I think that's a good question that anybody can ask themselves. What is spirit to you? But if you're asking me, spirit is... Remember the analogy that we used in our last podcast about the car, the body being like the car, and you want to be aware of your body, the sounds that it's making. Are you putting the right kind of fuel in it? Are you keeping it good, keeping it working, keeping it healthy? Now, what we didn't talk about was what's the spirit to the car. So if you're driving your car,
Analogy-wise,
the driver is a spirit. The driver takes the car to where it needs to go. So the car is the vessel, the car is the vehicle,
the body,
and the spirit is the driver. Where are you going to take it? Are you going to go forward, left, right, and reverse?
So
take it
looking
all these
from
different
the
ways.
Christian perspective, if we're going to talk about what spirit you're going to let take over your vessel, is it going to be God or is it going to be the devil? Very straightforward, simple. And if you just look at other religions, it's pretty much the same way. Like what
an easier way to put it, light and dark.
I asked Google real quick before we go a little bit deeper. I just wanted to see what Google had to say about it.
What do you got to say, Google?
Of course, Wikipedia comes up. Then you have these videos. But the human spirit includes our intellect, emotions, fears, passions, and creativity.
That's a big one.
Wow.
I've actually never heard of it in that terms.
Thank you, Wikipedia. It's really good. I mean, podcast's over. Listen.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, what is the fuel to the car, the vessel, that the driver puts in? The car can't put the fuel in itself. The driver still has to do that. And one of the things that I thought of, which Wikipedia said, is emotions. Emotions can fuel your car. And you can fill your car up with all different kinds of emotions, which will change your destination, which will change... where you go to. That's what it changes.
Yes, and where you go to, because the spirit is highly affects the mind. The spirit highly affects the mind. And so with the emotions, with that fuel, with these feelings, with the intellect,
the knowledge,
with the fear of from what Google was saying, that's what the spirit is.
So those are like some straightforward, hardcore, abstract.
Hardcore, abstract. But let's talk about emotions in the spirit. So let's talk about something good before we go into the other emotions. What is a instance? You said you had something to share about Master Cho.
Oh, Master Cho. So Master Cho, he's... this Korean man I work with, he's super dope. He is nothing but full of joy and love. And he's been doing martial arts for a long time. He has multiple black belts. He teaches Taekwondo, teaches Jiu-Jitsu. He's pretty cool.
He's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I know you met Master Cho. So one thing Master Cho is all about, he is all about Jesus. He
From
can say
day
it.
one, like
From day
straight
one.
up,
Like, you know, when you talk to him, you're gonna learn you about some Jesus.
immediate, a Korean guy
It's
teaching
amazing.
you about, and he's great, and his energy is just like big.
And one thing I love about that is he uses that energy. We would do summer camps together, and we'd always have to come up with games for the kids to do. One of the games he came up with, which I thought was really cool, was this hugging game. Got some footage of it. So those of you listeners that are listening, if you want to see the footage, make sure you check out the YouTube page.
Mm-hmm.
But here's some footage. What I want to show is, this is the game. He just calls out a number. The kids are running in a circle. He calls out a number 4, and the kids have to hug in a group of 4.
Mm.
And what amazing!
How many kids is it?
We had like 20 plus kids.
Wow.
Usually, yeah. So you'll see
So
them running around.
he had to do math to get them.
No, and whoever was out, whoever wasn't in the group of 4, that's how they're out.
They were
and
out.
could sit on the wall.
I didn't
Yeah.
listen to all the rules.
Oh, I didn't say that part of the rules.
See, look. Game brain. Go ahead.
Yeah. So what I loved about the game is you think that when he calls the number, the kids are going to go crazy and collide and do all these things. But what they actually do, they're running in a circle. And then they slow down when they hear the number, and they take the time to spread the love and just get close. Make a nice. Nobody gets hurt because you're spreading the love. You're spreading the hugs.
Okay, ready, go, run, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay, ready, go. Hurry, go. 4. Come over here. 4. Hurry. 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready, go. Go, go. 7.
Here's one thing I love about what he says to the kids. He talks about the spirit to the kids. So here's the clip right here.
It's okay. It's important to fix your heart. Stand up. Okay, everybody, let's get a new heart. Come on, better heart. Come on, everybody stand up. Hurry.
Everybody,
Go ahead. Hurry.
everybody, stand up.
Everybody get your old heart out here. Hurry. Stand up. Get your old heart. Hurry. Take it. Throw it out the window. Go. Bam. And get one new one from heaven. And then put it.
As you can see in that clip, you see why I brought up Master Cho for the spirit, because he's just full of so much joy, so much love, and so much
Huge.
of the spirit.
Yes, and just that's the type of energy, even if you're not a martial artist, that you should have in your life anyways. You should have joy and happiness and these higher vibration emotions fill your spirit. You know, you don't have to be Christian to be happy. You don't have to be Buddhist or atheist or whatever else to be happy. Because honestly, if you choose to be happy, and you choose to be happy, and you choose to be happy, and if everybody chose to be happy, the world would be such a better place.
We wouldn't. I thought it's funny you say that, because I thought about this idea recently about why do we even have martial arts? Like, would we really need to learn all these fighting techniques if everybody just showed and spread love? Like, what we need to do this?